Hi, I'm Jessica Sanders, and this is a presentation about the Ganges River Shark for Science 105 Fall 2017 at Front Range Community College online. This is a picture of the Ganges River shark. It's a critically endangered species and is among the 20 most threatened shark species. Some characteristics you'll notice of the Ganges River shark is that it's stocky and grayish-brown in color. It has a rounded snout and small eyes. The Ganges River shark is often mistaken for the bull shark, which is known to attack humans. It is a very misunderstood shark species. The Ganges River shark is found in the Hooghly-Ganges River system in West Bengal, India. It is also likely from the vicinity of Karachi, Pakistan. The reproductive habits of the Ganges River shark are unknown, but it's predicted that they have similar breeding patterns of other sharks, which have a long gestational period and a small litter at birth. Some of the feeding habits, again, are unknown of the Ganges River shark, but scientists believe that based on its body size and teeth, that the Ganges River shark feeds on other fish. Some interesting facts about the Ganges River shark are that there's no confirmed records of Ganges shark in saltwater, meaning that it has not been found anywhere in oceans or seas and is solely found in the river systems. This is rare because a lot of other river sharks can sometimes be found in saltwater bodies, but also can survive in freshwater, such as rivers. The Ganges River shark is hunted by locals because they eat its meat and use its oil. It's also hunted by locals for the international trade market because they sell their jaw bones and their fins to tourists. And like I said in a previous slide, it has a very large reputation as a man-eater in India when people are very scared of this river shark. However, that is unwarranted because they mistake it for the bull shark, which is a man-eating shark that has attacked many humans in the past. Some facts regarding hippo that we learned about in the previous week that have affected biodiversity and the shark are habitat changes for the river shark. Unfortunately, in India, there's a lot of pollution in the rivers, and this pollution can be caused by sewage, different detergents, rubbish, as you can see in these photos on the slide. People just dump all of their trash. Also, in the Ganges River in India, it is used kind of as a burial ground, and I didn't include photos of this, but if you look it up online, you can see floating bodies because that's where they, rather than burying people that have passed into the ground, they put them in the river to float. And then, of course, they're fed on by different types of species. Another thing is agricultural runoff that goes into the rivers, which causes damage to the habitats and biodiversity of the rivers in India. And also for manufacturing processes in the area. One other thing to note is that I put management on there, which refers to the clearing of the different swamps and mangrove trees, which redirects water flow. And they also build dams, which causes harm to the river sharks in the Ganges species, as well as other species that live in the rivers there. And lastly, overfishing is a huge one. Again, overfishing happens because the Ganges river sharks do not reproduce quickly. And then when they're overfished, they get caught in the nets, even if they're not trying to be caught. And when they are trying to be caught, because they're used for tourism, trade, or to eat their meat or use their oils, they're being overfished and cannot reproduce in enough time to sustain the species, so they're steadily going extinct. I do think that genetic engineering could be useful to the river shark, the Ganges river shark in particular, because it could be used to clone the river shark, therefore kind of reproducing more quickly, giving it a better chance of living longer. And by using genetic engineering, they could possibly change the shark enough to be able to live in salt water also, and maybe avoid a lot of the habitat issues from pollution and other things I mentioned in the previous slide. If we were all moving to Mars, I don't believe that we need to bring the river shark with us. I think it's a very interesting species and not very well known. However, it doesn't seem to me that there would be a big use for it in Mars. And here you can find my resources that I used, a few different websites. I highly recommend checking out the Ganja river shark because it is a very cool and species that's not well known. Thanks.